4 Herald class. Who knows what a herald is? Raise your hand. Great. Who doesn't know what a herald is? Raise your hand. Awesome. There's some hands up. It's the name of a long-form improv structure. It was invented in Chicago years and years ago by Del Close and Sharna Halpern. It's a very popular structure now, played worldwide. It essentially involves a suggestion from the audience, which the group interprets and explores in 3 different threads, if you will. You'll definitely catch on as soon as you see these guys playing with it. Please join me in giving a warm, warm welcome to Justin's Level 4 Herald class!
We're the taxi machine, and we just need a word to get started.
Philanderer.
From this guy. Sorry, hold on. It's actually just from this guy. What's your, no, hold on. What's your favorite nut, sir?
Pistachio.
We're in a mahogany study with a desk made of rough mahogany.
There's a dark green banker's lamp with a delicate gold chain hanging down, waiting to be turned on.
Soft red velvet drapes cover the windows.
A stubbed-out cigar sits in a glass cigar dish, giving out a smoky, yet somewhat fruity aroma.
There's a vintage clock, ominously ticking.
Over here, we have Professor Arnold Sanders.
Arnold Sanders is wearing a smoking jacket.
Arnold Sanders wears a pocket watch that goes tick, 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 tick.
He has a red velvet bow tie tied tightly around his neck.
He's still wearing one of his military badges. Yes, at one point he was a colonel.
Over here, we have an IKEA nightstand of the Malm variety.
It is mahogany colored. Looks like a rough mahogany.
There's a tick that just fell off the neighborhood
When you open it, it kind of gets stuck in the sides.
There's a tiny chain dangling off of this that was fucked up when they tried to put it together.
I give up.
You can't give up. You can't just give up.
Did you really have to buy the most complicated variety of IKEA furniture there is?
I wanted us to have the best for our new house. I didn't want to get some cheap crap like my parents always had.
They're in a large concrete box.
I wanted it to be something beautiful for us to build our first home together.
I know, but this is a lot of work. Look. These instructions. I don't speak Swedish.
800 pieces. All the things are a lot of work. You know, you're gonna give up on this. You know what else is a lot of work? Relationships.
I don't know, I thought this was pretty easy.
You think this has been easy? We're living in a concrete box. So I can support you so that you can follow your dream.
Yeah, I do want to be a professor someday. You know, philosophy doesn't pay much. But I don't know, I like the concrete box aesthetic, and I really appreciate what you're doing for me. And Mallory, I'm sorry if I made it seem like I was ever unappreciative. But I guess I was, stuck in my little solipsistic world, and I feel like I'm Schrodinger's cat sometimes,
Reginald, keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Now come on in, your new room. 2 months we've been working on this. It's just like your grandfather's study. I know you'll love it. You'll grow to love it. Ah!
go be your roommate.
Oh! This was your grandfather's room.
Father was a good man. I'm General Sanders. I served with him in Vietnam.
Now, Reginald, treat it right. Everything.
That's really weird for me.
Your grandfather was more open-minded than you were.
Weird.
I mean,
I would have killed to grow up in a room like this.
there's a man living with Dad.
It's a good
He's
man.
pretty old. He's probably been fighting in a war or something.
Mikey's definitely fought in many wars.
Vietnam, the Cold War.
Son, if you turned out just like him, that would be great. If I walked into the room and I didn't know which was which, I would be a proud father.
I mean, that's weird for a lot of reasons. But yeah, I know I scream like a girl, okay? And I know I'm kind of a girly guy. Okay?
Pretend I didn't hear that.
Your grandfather wasn't a girly guy.
That's what you guys think. Okay? What do you mean?
I was there when your father was conceived. There was no girliness.
You know why I wanted to see you?
Why?
Mom and I. Look at me, honey. It's not working out for us. There's been like some infidelities. I'm not gonna say who. I think she and I are just gonna. We want to know who you prefer to be with. Take your time.
There's a smudge of pink lipstick on his collar.
Well, you
Yes, me.
are really, really good at grounding me. And
You know you deserve it sometimes.
did you start this before I got here? You
God.
promised that we were going to start it at the same time so we could equal
Well, where were you? Putting your
flat
makeup
playing
on?
field. Well, you know, I mean, I'm trying to put my best foot forward.
You're scaring the child.
She's not scared.
I put my best foot forward, Mom.
So your dad told you that.
I told her.
Yeah.
What?
Well, so here's the thing, Mama. It's just sometimes you come home and you smell like our neighbor, and sometimes Dad comes home and he's covered in dresses.
I didn't know you saw that.
And I think that you guys should just get me an apartment.
All right, kids, settle down. All right, we're in week 2 of 2nd grade. I think we're ready for a new project. We're gonna read War and Peace. Ready? Go.
I read it first grade.
Really?
Stop it! You're so dumb! Hey, Peter!
Samantha?
Yes, I have read Pop on Pop 3 times.
Pop on Pop. I've not read that one before.
The audiobook of Baby Einstein.
I got potty trained last year.
Great. Those books were actually in kindergarten, so we're gonna move on to novels.
Yeah.
Nick the Sleeper.
Nietzsche.
So I can see why you were bored. Figure out your mouth, son. Be an adult.
Lollipops.
Lollipops. Snack time is at 12.
Grow up, Reggie.
Grow up, Reggie. Finger out of the mouth, Reggie.
She's hitting me. She hits everyone. She hits everyone all the time.
You said you hadn't read. You said you read War and Peace. Clearly.
The war part.
Don't hit people. We need to work on the peace part. The second half of the book.
I had to go to the bathroom earlier.
Oh dear.
I was in the accelerated preschool program, so I did read War and Peace. It's actually all of Dostoevsky's work.
Mr. Jeffries?
Yes.
Um,
More questions. Wonderful. Figure out his mouth, Reggie.
I think Reggie had a question earlier.
Reggie.
War and Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces time at 2 o'clock, Reggie. Figure out the mouth.
Mr. Jeffries.
Pointless. I mean,
You're right. Recess for everyone.
Just building my life back together.
So, yeah.
The little pieces that you tore down. Feeling really boxed in.
Megan,
Yes, Doreen.
it doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to live outside in the shed anymore. I know you come from a different place.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Things were different.
In Southern California. Things are different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when I graduated college, I didn't think that my best friend would kindly ask me to live in our shed.
I had another roommate.
I know. I saw the dog.
The second bedroom is small. Rufus had the second bedroom. But look, I think that you should move into the house, the main house.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I've been trying to put together all these tiny little boxes that you broke.
I don't want those though.
I thought they might bring something meaningful to our lives. I thought if we put them together, we'd be together.
It's touching. It's touching my heart.
I know.
I want you just to stew on that in the shed. Just think it over.
So, honey,
Yes, beer.
I thought that on the plane you could share a seat with our friend. Yeah, I thought it was too expensive to get 2 seats, so I got 1.5.
It's good to see you again. You haven't been home very often.
Yeah, so you guys can just share the window seat.
That's
It'll be really
it's
cozy.
pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, that's perfect.
what.
I like to sit by the window just in case the plane catches on fire and we have to abort.
Oh, Dad, this sucks. Well, how do you want to make this work,
Son,
sir?
your
Get the
grandfather,
seatbelt in.
your grandfather flew with him. Go fly.
Your grandfather had a slightly large, but less large buttocks than you did.
How long is this flight, Mom?
8 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
Scared you. I'm scary. Yes, you are, Mr. McCreevy. Scary guy. Yep. Well, it's nice to, yes, it's very nice to see you. Thanks. You like the new place? I do. I posted a lot of black coloring. I was going to ask about that. Well, it's to scare off the children.
Did you start thinking about me?
So,
We wanted to ask you something.
yeah.
We need you to choose the regular world or our cult.
It's black in here, but we like it that way. I'm just going to stick my best foot forward. Get one foot in. Well, see, the problem is, I see you wandering around in robes from what I believe is the other cult. cult.
No, I'm standing for infidels. Georgia. Georgia, it's true. Standing for infidels. Are you using binoculars?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And you, I'm just saying, sometimes smell like incense.
I try.
What?
I'm creepy. I know. I'm creepy. Maybe. Making choices without me now? What kind of cult of two is this? We're napping in the dark room. Anyway, what are you going to pick? Because we don't have much time. It's at least 12:57. Us or against us?
I was actually going to suggest an entire alternative, and I'll cut you a deal. I don't report you to zoning because I really don't think you guys are zoned for religious activity. And
There's no religion here. It's strictly orgies.
all right, everybody, welcome to the returns department at Voodoo R Us. Come on.
I just want to return this doll of Tony Romo because every time I try to have him throw it, he just gets sad.
I'd like to return the doll to my mom.
Oh.
Every time I get home, she's so sacked, and this thing's not helping.
I'd like to return this doll to my boyfriend. He's terrible in the sack.
What's your cult problem? Come here.
I'd like to return this doll.
Let me out of my cage. Please.
Well.
Just let me out. This isn't working for me.
Well, you sleeping with a neighbor wasn't working for me either.
I realize that now, and I promise if you let me out, it will never happen again.
Never happen again.
Shake on it.
You are never going to come home smelling like Fantasy by Britney Spears ever again.
I don't know what that is.
You know perfectly well what that is.
Sorry. But if you let me out, we'll go to therapy, and I really think that this time, if we get rid of all the chain and whips and all the cagery we have in the house, and we just live like free beings, then maybe this thing will have a shot. It's because I felt trapped in our relationship that I went.
You felt boxed in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I felt like I was trying to pick up the pieces of our life, too.
It's really poetic.
Yes. Can I offer you some bread?
Please.
Water?
Please. The key?
Well, I can, but I won't.
What if I said you had the key to my heart?
Wendy, would you like to make a point with me?
Yeah, of course.
This one.
It's just pretty cute, man.
Very cute.
You're really cute, Wendy.
Right here.
Is it? Can we just let's face this way? Like I was saying earlier, I think you're pretty cute.
I think you can do a lot better. Your grandfather, he pulled the best snatch throughout the
You're gonna have to choose, Joe. Don't just dither! Do you want the Dalmatian? Or do you want the Golden Retriever?
Fancy, they're so small now. What kind of a dog they grow up to? What kind of personality?
One is gonna We'll love you forever! And one of them is amazing in a fire! I don't know which!
One of them could be a grumpy careless of a pup. One of them will be great. Run off into the woods and come back.
It better
At a